But I would love that, man. I love Aaron Rodgers.
I was like, wait a minute, what? I've been working this morning. I didn't see anything. What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, get that rumor out there, boys and girls. Hey, let's do some questions.
Okay.
Nugget Sauce on Twitter wants to know: WWE has a huge roster right now, and a lot of guys not getting noticed. Is it better to be a small fish in a big pond or a big fish in a small pond?
It's better to be the big fish, period, in any size pond.
You just want to be the big fish.
Just the big fish, period.
It's
no fun being a little fish.
No,
people don't buy little fish.
Knapshack wants to know: did you ever give Garvin heat for the Plan B tape? They were ready to break kayfabe and hurt the business. Have you heard about that tape?
What?
Rick? Back in the day, there were a handful of guys who put together a tape where they're on camera, basically admitting that wrestling was a work, and this would have been the late 70s. And it was a way to say, hey, if we're not going to get our way with these promoters, then this is what we're going to put out there. Of course, it never actually aired, but it did pop up on the internet a few years ago. But Garvin was a part of that. But you've never heard of that,
which Garvin, Terry or Ronnie?
Ronnie.
I've never heard of that. And it wouldn't have done it. In the 70s, there was no social media anyway. Now you can't walk across the street.
Right.
Yeah, nobody would have bought that.
Kurt wants to know, should there eventually be another Nature Boy?
No, I never heard about it. No.
Should the gimmick pass to the next generation eventually? First there was Buddy, then Rick. Is there anyone currently working in wrestling who could fill those shoes? I know in Storyline, you tried to, put a robe on AJ Styles and all that in TNA, but for real, if you were going to say, all right, this is the modern Nature Boy, and somebody's going to borrow the robes and borrow the strut and carry on the Nature Boy thing, who would that be? Is there somebody out there who you could see pulling that off?
Well, Rogers and I were two different people. Rogers was just really, kind of kept to himself, had his own group of people, very arrogant. I think I've been arrogant at times, but I don't know if anybody will ever be as crazy as me. And to be the Nature Boy, to create, my documentary pretty much said it all. It was crazy. It was a crazy lifestyle, but I loved it. I wasn't crazy about some of the places I had to wrestle, and wrestling an hour in front of 100 people wasn't fun for me, but 99% of what I did, I loved doing. I think it helped explain the parts that I hate myself for or involvement with my kids in that. You know what I mean? Missing the kids and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't know if there's anybody crazy enough that wants to be. I was just out there. If you look at my body of work and the stuff that I did from just regular wrestling, they've been putting in that house, and name it. I've been buried in the desert.
Right.
Who wants to endure all that?